Hi everyone, so I have this top that used to be a short dress that I bought when I was younger, and it's pretty old but it's in a very good condition because I barely ever wore it. So over time I matured and my style changed, and I no longer like to go with things that are this short, but I really like the upper part of this top slash dress. So I cut out the skirt part of the dress and just sewed by hand the bottom part of the top so it won't fall apart. It's not very professional, but it looks alright. And then I thought, you know what, since I already tortured this garment, I might as well torture it a little bit more and try to make it a little bit more pretty. So I had this bag that was very nice with lots of beads and embellishments, but it was bad quality, as I discovered later, and it fell apart pretty fast. But before I threw it away, I took off some of the beads from the bag just so I can maybe use them later, and so I decided to use those beads on this top that I have. It's a pretty simple process, but I thought I would share it with you, so here it is. So this is the top before I added the beads. I really love the neckline. I think there's something very nice and elegant about it. The top already has a design pattern going on, so I don't want to mess up with that because otherwise it might end up looking weird. So I have to work with a design that already exists. That's why I chose to place the beads in vertical and parallel lines so it will blend with the already existing pattern. Here I already knew what I want and that I want to keep it simple, but if you decide to make something similar, I encourage you to take the time and try to create different patterns with all kinds of embellishments until you find a design you like. This is what I came up with, and this is just a close-up so you can see the beads that I was working with. Here are some 2 simple tips. First, when you choose your needle, make sure it goes easily through the holes of your beads before you start. Usually it's not a problem, but it depends on the beads you are using. Sometimes the holes can be really small. Second, when you choose the color of your string, it's usually better to choose the color that matches the fabric of your garment and not the bead. There are exceptions for that, but in case like this, you want your string to blend with the fabric and be as invisible as possible. And now just take the time to sew your embellishments on. It usually takes a while, so make yourself a cup of tea or maybe a glass of wine to sip on and play some nice music or listen to a podcast. I find there is something therapeutic about this activity. And that's the finished look. Simple and adds a bit of interest. And that's it. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions, suggestions, thoughts, feel free to write it in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.